like to welcome the panelists to join me on the stage. Yeah.
Good to see you.
Thank you. So I'm delighted to be joined by a fantastic set of panelists here today. From the Alianza para la Acción Climática de Mexico, we have the Governor Enrique Alfaro Ramirez, the Governor of the State of Jalisco, and Head of the Commission of Environment and Climate Change to the National Conference of Governors in Mexico. Also from the Alianza para la Acción Climática Argentina, we have Christian Feldkamp, who's CEO of CREA, a national network of agricultural producers in Argentina. From the Japan Climate Initiative, we have Toshiko Chiba, Deputy Director for Carbon Policy Planning Section of the Climate Change and Energy Division, Bureau of Environment, Tokyo Metropolitan Government. From We Are Still In, we have Nate Holtman, Associate Professor of the School of Public Policy and Director for the Center for Global Sustainability of the University of Maryland. From the Alliances for Climate Action South Africa, we have Takalani Netshi Tenje, Executive Director of Vodacom. And then finally, last but not least, from the Vietnam Coalition for Climate Action, we have Dr. Tuan, Head of the Department of Environmental Management and Climate Issues. So a fantastic panel. So I'll just give it just a minute of framing. We have a packed agenda. So I'd just like to invite the panelists to make sure that they just take a look at Manjot. She'll be keeping you all to time. So the NDCs were first. Absolutely. You know, we've heard so many opportunities, so many things that you're all doing, but we still need to work on that political will. How do you think? I'm going to ask a few of the panelists just to give a very brief sort of final response to how we think the Alliances for Climate Action can really respond to this challenge of unlocking this political will. So first I'd like to go to Vietnam. Dr. Tuan, what's the main challenges you see it in Vietnam, and how can the ACA really contribute to breaking down that challenge?
Okay. Thank you again for your very nice question. The most challenging issue Vietnam is facing is significant shortage of power supply in few years to come. That is why Vietnamese government is concentrating on the development of coal-fired plant. I mean the coal development, coal power development, and it has caused a big debate and a big conflict between the national government, I mean central government, and the civil society, and even the local government also show their strong objection against the coal power development from the central government. So we are the go-between, and we are thinking how to solve this problem with big conflicts between government and civil society. We are now carrying out so many programs and campaigns regarding energy efficiency and renewable energy development. Some programs included such as the 1,000 million buildings. We develop and we promote energy efficiency, the shock separation of solid waste, the recirculation of wastewater, and especially the development of rooftop solar PV deployment. Another program is the OBCC, the One Planet City Challenge, that engage cities in Vietnam into making CO2 inventory at the city level. And we follow up with a long-term program on the mitigation and adaptation to climate change at the city level. So we still have so many programs and campaigns ahead, and we do hope, the efforts will help Vietnam to ensure our NDC to the international community. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Chiba, what do you see is the main challenge in increasing ambition in Japan? And what? Thank you very much to all the panelists for your incredible contributions, and just to hear all those things. Collaboration really is critical, so thank you for ending us with that note. Okay, back to Andrea.
Okay, thank you very much. We're running a little bit late, so we're going to just jump ahead, and thank you all for telling us about the progress, amazing progress you've made. So for our final session, we're going to have a conversation between two wonderful climate leaders who are joining us here today. Jonathan Pershing, Program Director of Environment from the William and Flora Hewlett Foundation, and Manuel Pulgar Vidal, Global Leader, Climate and Energy Practice, WWF International. Welcome to the stage.